Melvin, Trina, Charlotte, Sarah, and Wendy were all excited but nervous about their big move from Australia to Germany. Munich would be their new home, and they were starting school at an international academy. Their bond grew quickly, as they were the only Australians in their class, helping each other adapt to the new culture and language. It wasn't long before things became difficult. The pressures of school, the cold weather, and homesickness began to take a toll. One day, after an especially frustrating class, Trina accidentally left her homework in the school's study room. Melvin, who had stayed behind to work on his own assignment, found her homework, saw she had written something wrong, and, as a joke, erased part of it before she could submit it. The next day, Trina was shocked when her teacher handed her back the ruined paper, marked with corrections she didn't understand. Furious, she confronted her friends in the hallway. "Who messed with my homework?" Trina asked, her voice tight with anger. Everyone looked at each other. Charlotte and Wendy were clueless, but Sarah's eyes darted nervously to Melvin. Melvin hesitated, feeling the guilt weighing on him. But instead of confessing, he doubled down, denying any involvement. "It wasn't me. Maybe you forgot to finish it properly." Trina stormed off, her trust shaken. The group grew tense. Charlotte and Sarah tried to comfort Trina, but her anger simmered for days. Wendy, noticing how the situation was affecting everyone, pulled Melvin aside. "Melvin, you need to tell the truth," she said softly. "It was a mistake, but lying about it is making things worse." After a lot of thinking, Melvin realized Wendy was right. He gathered the courage to speak to Trina, though his stomach knotted with fear. "I need to tell you something, Trina," Melvin began, his voice shaky. "I was the one who erased part of your homework. It was a stupid joke, and I didn't think it would hurt you this much. I'm really sorry." Trina looked at him, stunned. A part of her wanted to stay angry, but deep down, she saw the sincerity in Melvin's eyes. She remembered how hard the move had been for all of them, and how they'd helped each other get through the toughest days. After a long silence, she sighed. "I was so upset because I trusted you, Melvin. But I get it. We're all under a lot of pressure. I'm not saying it's okay, but I appreciate you telling me the truth. I forgive you." Melvin felt a weight lift from his shoulders. The air between them softened, and the group dynamic slowly began to heal. In the days that followed, Melvin made it a point to help Trina with her schoolwork whenever he could, as a way to show her he truly regretted what he'd done. Charlotte, Sarah, and Wendy, witnessing the whole situation unfold, learned something too. Forgiveness isn't just about accepting an apology, but about recognizing that everyone makes mistakes, especially when they're going through difficult times. The group became closer, understanding that honesty and forgiveness were essential to keeping their friendship strong in their new life in Germany. By the end of the semester, they had grown not just as students adjusting to a foreign country, but as individuals who had learned the value of second chances.